So tell me, what agencies are involved, and at what point does the FBI get involved?
Well, the Missouri State Highway Patrol is water troopers on the water. We also have troopers on the land. In addition, Camden County has had officers there, Morgan County Sheriff's Department supplying officers, and other departments as well. So we have numerous law enforcement agencies involved in the search.
And at what point does the FBI, do you ask them for help? Or?
They are involved in it at this point in time. They're not actually on the scene at this time, but they are still involved in the search.
How are they involved? They have people on the ground?
To my knowledge, at this time, they don't have anyone there at this time, but they are involved with trying to locate the subject through their ways of having them follow this.
Okay.
Is there any plan to expand the search area?
At this time, we're sure that he's in the area. We believe he's still there. We believe we have him in the area, so we're going to stay in that area until we believe that he's not there at this anymore.
What about searching houses and people saying these houses breaking into houses?
And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're going residence to residence, building to building. We have canines in the area that are searching the outlying areas. It's very heavily wooded. It's very steep. There's not a whole lot of roads in that area, so we're searching as quickly as we can.
How are residents kind of responding? Are they being cooperative with running you guys through and whatnot? Are they meeting any resistance with that?
No resistance at all. The people are cooperating well. If they've seen anything, they report it to us. And we check those leads out as quickly as we can. So we welcome those calls that they can give us.
What's up with the helicopter? Is the helicopter, I was told it's been taken out of the air, and then I was also told that the imaging system, the thermal imaging system, is not working. Is that correct?
I'm not aware that the imaging system's not working, but we do use that in heavily wooded areas, especially the flare that's involved in there, which is basically heat sensing, and it can tell when it's down in there.
So you can't tell us right now if it's not working now?
Not to my knowledge.
It is working.
To my knowledge, it is working. It is available. It may not be up in here at this time, but it is available for call.
And the helicopter, you said, has been taken out of the air?
Yeah, to my knowledge, it's not in the air at this moment, but it is available for call.
Okay. Why would it not be in the air right now? The search is still ongoing, right?
Right, and then there's so many individuals moving through that area at this time that it's sometimes makes it a little difficult.
Can we confirm he's injured?
Not to my knowledge. I don't know knowledge that he's something that has been injured.
I heard Monday that he might be monitoring scanners or was getting updates of what was happening when he was moving around for the first time in Sunrise Beach area. Do you have any reason to believe that or not, whether he was getting updates or?
We realize that's always a possibility that an individual could have a scanner or could have maybe obtained a scanner in some place that he had broken into, maybe off a boat or a vehicle. So we always think that they do have that ability, so we're very careful with information that we give out as far as where we're looking.
Do you think he has any somebody local that's helping him?
Not at this time. That's something we've looked into, whether or not he has any help on the ground, but we've been in contact with the relatives that he has, and we're just constantly monitoring anything that we hear that we can
So where does the manhunt go into tonight? What's the plan?
Basically the same thing. We're still monitoring the area and just hoping to receive a call from someone that sees something a little bit out of the ordinary or just gives us a tip of where they could be located.
What's a rough number? How many officers, including the Highway Patrol, the 2 or 3 counties involved? About how many?
I'd say maybe close to 50 with all agencies involved.
So if Brian is watching this newscast, what will be your message to him?
Well, the message would be that he needs to turn himself in, and we need to talk to him about what's occurred. If he could just come forward and do that, we would appreciate that, and that would go a long way to ending this.
What's your message to the residents?
Well, to the residents, we just ask them to be observant. If they see anything out of the ordinary, get a hold of us as quickly as possible. And don't confront the subject. We do consider him armed and dangerous, and if they could get a hold of us, we'll get someone there as quickly as possible.
Do you consider him armed for the same reason that you consider that he's getting updates? Is just whenever people are breaking into houses, there's always the possibility?
Exactly. Anytime they break into a vehicle, a boat, a residence, we never know if they do gather weapons at that point in time. So we're always going to consider them armed and dangerous.
Is this a lot of units to have for a manhunt? I don't know how.
Well, it depends a little bit. It depends a little bit on the area. Again, this is a very rugged area. We not only have land involved in this one, but of course the water, with the access to boats and jet skis and things of that nature. So it takes a few officers to cover that area.
That was the last visual sighting
right now.
about 5 p.m. yesterday is what I understand. Is that correct? And what area was that?
Just around 5:30 last night, the boat that was taken into Kaufman Bend area was located in Little Buffalo Cove, and the subject was observed running into the roadway at that time. And the evidence that we've gathered from the boat we determined that it was the Adkison subject that was operating that vehicle.
So you do know for sure that it was him on that boat.
We're very sure that he was the one operating the vessel.
Fingerprints?
Well, that's a part of the investigation. We don't reveal how we determine who the subject was involved, but we do think it was Mr. Adkison.
Who actually saw?
A water patrol officer was one of them, marine operations trooper was one of the individuals that observed a subject running up into the wood area.
Can you characterize his connection to the lake area?
To my knowledge, he has no connection to the lake area as far as I know. I haven't heard of any, again, of any family in the area, or if he's, if he has any friends or whatever, why he'd be in this area.
He's from, give us a little bit of the background on him. Is he from the Kansas City area, but he goes to the University of Missouri?
I don't have a whole lot of his background, including his criminal arrest. We have to look into that and to determine exactly where he grew up and things in that nature.
Do you have any idea if he doesn't have any connection, but why he came?
I've been asked that question a lot in the last few days as to why the Lake of the Ozarks. And I don't know why he came down here. If he does have contacts, then that's all to be determined in the investigation.
The Highway Patrol is leading the investigation now.
Well, we do have officers on the scene, and we have a command post set up that we're operating out of in conjunction with the Camden County Sheriff's Office, Morgan County Sheriff's Office, and any other law enforcement agencies in the area. They're all working together to try to end this as peacefully as possible. We'll update you if anything that occurs in the next few hours.
What was your name?
My name is Sergeant Paul Reinsch.
Paul Reinsch,
And it's
okay.
spelled R-E-I-N-S-C-H.
If there's any updates, do you know how the media will be alerted to?
If it occurs throughout the night, it will more likely be a news release.
Don't think so.
We gather all the information. If it occurs very quickly, we might be able to send something out a little bit quicker and get it.
And can we get back
Yeah, it's
on Clearwater?
it's still
Is
playing.
that still closed to us? Or?
Well, it's going to be closed. They're going to be checking all the boats going in and out of there. And
Go ahead.
I'm not sure of the access that they're limiting.
Or what about the road, Clearwater Road?
Well, we still have the
Franklin, little Buffalo to Clearwater. Like we couldn't get back there last week.
yeah, those roadblocks still are set up in the area.
Okay.
So they're going to be very strict on people that